coaches for both teams. First, for our visitors, the Taylor Yellow Jackets.
Get the gray sweatshirt.
Number 55, 6 foot.
Hello and welcome to the Wigwam, where the Indian Hill Braves get set to take on the Taylor Yellow Jackets. I'm Andrew Burgess.
And I'm Pat Gahn.
And we'll be bringing you the play-by-play. Now, this is the second time that the Indian Hill Braves will face the Taylor Yellow Jackets, and this is the final home game for the Indian Hill Braves. It's also senior night, but senior night took place before the game, and so will not be taking place at halftime. And we have the starting lineup for Taylor. Number 14, Billy Toll. Number 20, Corey Pascua. Number 55, Jared Bays. Number 10, Chase Dante. And number 24, Kevin Herdeman. And now for the Indian Hill Braves starting lineup. The lineup is going to be Peter Carr, Alex King, Michael Scherpenberg, Colin Bonekemper, and Mike Lucian.
Yeah, that's right, Andrew. Coach Bruce really, sticking to the seniors tonight. The only one not starting would be Chris Husky, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him come in pretty early in the game.
Oh, definitely. I think Chris is definitely going to play a lot. It's just Coach Bruce not starting him because he normally starts, so he's trying to give a chance for the other seniors who don't really start at all to start. So that's why Peter Carr is starting. That's why Alex King. And actually, it's interesting because this is only the fourth game that Alex King will play in. He had an unfortunate injury, and so he was not able to play during most of the season, but he's back and healthy now, and he's getting his I think actually this is his second varsity start.
Yeah, Andrew, I think that's one of the better points of the game tonight. Coach Prue, King's played here 4 years, been dedicated to the basketball here at Indian Hill, and I think it's a great reward for he earned it. He definitely earned it.
It's very true. And Pat, as we get ready to get started, you'll notice Michael Scherpenberg has quite different shoes on. He's actually going with the classic high-top Reebok pumps.
He's throwing it back.
He's throwing it back, and he's doing a flash from the past, and he's trying to see if that's going to improve his play at all. And he told me if he gets any big plays, he's just going to stop for a second and give his shoes a little pump and then move on as a crowd pleaser. And so King loses the tip, and Yellow Jackets have the ball. This is Corey to set up the offense for Taylor.
I think Sherpa with the shoe choice there was kind of mimicking Spats after the dunk contest during.
It may partially be, but he was really pleased. They're brand new, and he's excited about it. It's Peter Carr trying to get some SWAT action there.
King diving on the ground.
And we got a foul as Mike Lucian tries to pull down the rebound, and that's going to be on number 30, which is Travis Westrich for Taylor. Michael Scherpenberg inbounds the ball for the Braves.
Looks like Taylor's going to go with the 2-2-1 here.
Yes, it appears so.
That Braves offense.
And we've seen this a lot from Taylor. They do a full court to a three-quarter press. Just try to get some turnovers.
As me and Peter were talking during the girls' game against Marymount, the 2-2-1 is pretty easy to break. As long as you're passing the whole time, you're going to find a man open down low.
And I think, Pat, you're right. I think they've worked on that. And Scherpenberg, or actually Colin, just threw the ball. He had a little miscue with Scherpenberg there, but you're right. It's going to be pretty easy for the Braves to break that. They've had a lot of experience with the presses before. Wyoming did that to them, and so did Taylor the first game, and I think Reading actually did it for a little bit too.
Got a different defense here for the Braves, too. They're running a 2-3, packing it in.
Yeah. So we'll see how that works. And after almost a minute is gone, the score's still 0-0, and we have Chase Dante at the line shooting 2.
I think the 2-3 by Prue is a pretty good call. I mean, you got some big bodies out there, so I think it's really nice to bring it in, deny anything down the inside.
That's right, and he sinks his first shot for Taylor, so they get the first points on the board. Second shot is up, and that's not going to go. Peter Carr with the rebound.
That's one thing Peter Carr's been doing solidly all season, getting a body on someone when that ball goes up in the air.
That's right. He definitely is the boxing out king for the Braves, and he really showed it there. So Braves doing a good job of working it around. Taylor's also playing his own, and Corey knocks that out of bounds. So Michael Scherbenberg will inbounds the ball. And we'll see how their inbounds play works out for the Braves. They've got a pretty good play down. He inbounds the ball to Peter Carr. But that's normally when Chris Husky's in. They can dish it off to him, and he gets an easy 2 right under the hoop.
It's looking like they're setting up the offense again. Looking for something.
And we got another pass, bad pass by Colin. I mean, King wasn't ready for that, another miscue. And King just had his toe on the line when he touched the ball. This is a good call by the ref, being aware of where the player's feet were. And Colin gets his hand on that pass, but that's going to roll out of bounds before anyone can get to it.
Braves still sticking with that 2-3 here. You know, I noticed when Taylor's trying to move it around, the Braves are really, you know, they're not, most of the times when you see a team play a 2-3 zone, you know, you'll notice they're not as quick, you know, getting to that outside shot. But the Braves look like they're really, you know, swinging around. You know, help defense is really working out there.
And what we just saw there is Peter hitting the ground, and the ball went out of bounds. And he's really been working on that, trying to draw the charges. So we'll see if he continues to do that throughout the game. He's trying to work on his positioning so he can get those calls and really get a momentum swing for the Braves.
Braves have yet to get a, you know, something in the post established here, you know.
It's very true, and they've also yet to get a drive, and Collins sinks that for 3. None of the Braves have really driven in so far. They've really just passed it around, and they've had quite actually a number of turnovers for how much time's off the clock so far.
I think it's kind of that 2-3 scaring a little bit. They don't want to drive in there when you got some big bodies down there.
And Lucian bit on that, but the shot is no good, as that was number 30, Travis Westridge, driving in.
Nice board by King on that.
Yeah. And Collins got it again. He's going to pass
nice
over to
dish.
Scherbenberg for 3. Oh, that rattles out. He got robbed on that shot.
That was a nice look by Bonekemper there. I mean,
yeah, it was good awareness. He went up for the shot and realized that Scherbenberg had a better one and dished it off midway through his shot. So it was good awareness by Colin.
Unselfish offense there.
Oh, definitely. That's something that Colin has gotten better and better at as the years have gone on, is having good field vision and being aware of the best shot to take, not just taking the shot, which is very good. It shows experience, and it shows real leadership on a team.
Definitely. I think you put Colin back, you know, freshman year, I think maybe he would have taken that shot, but you know, the experience he's gained and just unselfishness he's learned so far through his varsity career, just smarter play.
So Peter
big man
for 3.
Oh.
Ooh, that's going to fall off the front edge of the rim. Peter practiced this during a little shoot-around before this game, and he was making them pretty consistently, so I think he was just a little nervous, that being his first shot of the night. Scherbenberg with the open rebound there. Taylor really didn't follow the shot. Everybody was on the perimeter.
Braves looking to start something here on offense. Looks like Taylor's now switched to a man defense there.
In addition to Peter Carr.
Nice
board,
board,
and he gets
though.
his rebound, and he is fouled.
That's something else Carr's been doing pretty consistently. He gets his board, and he goes straight up with it. A lot of the times drawing the foul.
Oh, yeah.
And Peter Carr, he's pretty good from that free throw line there.
I think so, but I talked to him before the game about this, and he said he really didn't want his points to come from the free throw. Since it's senior night, he wanted to get his points on the floor. And there's a good shot by Peter to bring the Braves to a lead.
First
and Kramer
substitution for the night there for the Braves. Alex King coming out and Kramer Hendricks coming in for the Braves. Taylor also made, I think it was 3 substitutions there. Pulling out Bays, Tolley, and Travis Westridge.
And Peter's going to miss his second shot. And in for Taylor is Nathan Monderi and Kevin Herdeman. Now, Pat, we both went to the first Taylor game. Not many fans did. I think there were about 4 of us because it's all the way out in Taylor. But we noticed that Corey, you know, he really, just to put it blatantly, he falls down a lot. So I'm just wondering if he's going to do the same thing here. I mean, it's almost as if he was trying to run faster than he actually can, and he kind of loses his footing on the fast breaks and stuff. So that hasn't really happened yet because they haven't really gotten any fast breaks, but I'm just wondering if that was like a one-night thing or if he does that consistently.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty, maybe he was just trying to draw fouls because it did happen a couple times, you know, where the ref thought he was actually pushed when we actually looked at it on tape, we saw the fact that, you know, Sherpy was a good 3 feet from him, so it looked like he was just a little bit of clumsiness there. And I don't know what he was thinking on this, too. He jumped in, relieving Drew Fox in his position on the inside. Maybe he's looking, trying to get around Kramer, thinking he's quicker, but most of the time you'll see a team put their big men down there to get the board.
And Peter Carr's going to go out for the Braves, and in for him is Chris Husky. So this is more like a normal starting lineup on a regular day. But normally Nick Ambrose would be in for Lucian. I guess he's trying to, I mean, Lucian's a solid player, so he's trying to get him some playing time on senior night. Calling for 3 again, and he's got that one.
Collins so 2 for 2 on the night from down the arc.
2 for 2.
And you know, we were talking about this with the girls tonight, the girls game the other day, and in the show, girls have the ability to hit the 3. And also, the guys team does as well. Colin's showing it off right there.
Yeah, that's very true, but just like the girls, some nights we're hit or miss with the 3. We have our good nights and our bad nights, and so far this looks like a good night. The team is 2 for 3 on the night. Actually, it's 2 for 2 because Peter Carr had a 3 that didn't go and Scherpenberg had a 3 that didn't go.
Ambrose checking in for the Braves, taking out Lucian there.
And speaking about 3s, Ambrose has the highest shooting percentage from 3. Although he doesn't shoot the 3s the most, he still has a substantial number of shots taken. I think it's somewhere around 16. And he's 40%, so that's pretty decent.
Yeah, he definitely is a great shot selection, and he's really confident in his shot.
Yes.
Braves sticking to that 2-3 defense. It's proven to work well for him here against Taylor so far tonight.
Yeah. It's a relatively low-scoring first period so far.
Definitely. I mean, a lot of turnovers so far, missed shots.
Yeah, and this is as Case Dante was fouled, and Chase is going to take a seat on the bench, get a breather, and in for him is Justin Blattman.
Oh, he's walking. He's walking.
Yeah, and we have a travel by Nathan Monderi.
So he was trying to pull the shot fake off there, but
yeah,
looks like he left his feet behind. Or the balls, excuse me.
And so it's Braves ball with Nick Ambrose setting up the offense. He's going to dish it into Chris Husky, who's over to Colin Bonenkemper. There's a little miscue on where Colin would actually appear after he did a pick and roll.
You know, Andrew, as I looked to my left here before the game, I think we had about 10 high school fans and about 20 or so middle schoolers. I think the numbers changed a little bit recently. Yeah,
we seem to get a lot more fans here, but once again, like as usual, they're not exactly the most spirited crowd, but they're here. And Colin tips that to himself, and he's going to be fouled.
Great defensive play there by Bonenkemper.
And there's a little shoulder push there at the end.
Didn't jump for the ball, didn't reach in, just waited for his opportunity, and he took it.
Yeah. So we got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock for the first period. Scherpenberg's going to drive baseline and back out. Dish into Husky, and he is fouled. So Husky's going to go to the line. He's a pretty solid foul shooter. He should be able to put both of these in.
Husky definitely, he loves his driving ability. I mean, he has the finesse to take the shot. I mean, we didn't see him take a couple threes, being that, you know, he's got the shot there, but he also uses that as, excuse me, uses that as his advantage, whereas he can drive with that.
Yeah, and that's Sean Madden coming in for Colin Bonenkemper. And Chris Husky missed his first shot. It rattled out. And his second shot drops. In for Taylor is Billy Tolley. And stepping out is Corey, the point guard.
Pasquale's going to sit down. Braves are really impressing me here with their ability to swing with the ball there, and you know, sometimes you'll see a defense, you know, overcompensate for that and you know, might switch too far and leave himself over on the weak side. But they're really not, you know, leaving himself vulnerable for anything here.
And Taylor's only down by 1 after that basket where Chris Husky missed the block there. He went for it, and the guy actually switched hands, so Chris Husky had a little whiff, and Scherpenberg gets stopped on baseline drive. And there's 30 seconds left in the period. Dish into Husky. Husky's going to put it up, and that's not going to go. And Taylor has a chance to get the last points as Nick Ambrose tips it out of bounds with 22.6 left on the clock.
I think Taylor actually had the numbers there, but
yeah, they did.
Chose to pass a little too much there.
Yeah, they waited for their opportunity to pass had already left them once they did it. And they're going to hold the ball to make sure they get the last shot. And we have a shot, and that's good. It's going to bring them in. Oh, wow. And so that's going to put them in the lead at the end of the first period. It's Braves 8, Taylor 10.
You know, I think Taylor player there actually got a little worried because some of the fans started actually counting down 3, 2, 1 when there's still a good 8 seconds left on the clock, because he did take that shot with a good amount of time left on the clock.
Yeah, that's true. We've seen that. That's a good tactic by the fans to use to try to throw off the players. And it appeared to work there a little bit, so we'll see. But
fortunately, had a good enough look there.
Yeah. So the Braves really, I mean, they just need to work on putting their shots in, and they really need to play better on defense if they want to win this game. I mean, Taylor is definitely not the best team in the CHL, and you know, we need to play a little bit better than we are now if we're going to come away with a win. Both teams have poor records. Taylor has no wins on this season, and Indian Hill's only won 4 games. So since this is such late in the season, it's just really crucial for one of these teams to get the win. And really for the Braves, they need a lot because they've only had 1 home win, and in senior night it's a very important game. They lost on homecoming here, and this would definitely be good if they could pull this one off on senior night.
Definitely. I was talking to Peter earlier in the week, and he was saying, you know, coming off the win earlier in the week against Marymount, the team's really looking forward to, you know, winning tonight and having a win streak for the first time this season, actually, because they've yet to have one. Nice save by Bonekemper there.
Very good save by Bonekemper.
But as I was saying, the team's looking to get a win streak going heading into Ross next week.
Yeah, definitely. And Ross, you know, they came here and they put up a good show. They had one excellent, outstanding player who actually plays basketball in college now. He got a scholarship. I forget which school he went to, but he's definitely very good. And the Braves were able to pull off the win there. And I think what I was hearing from Coach Moss is that they have a similar player this year. So that's definitely going to be a tough road win. But it's gonna be excellent for the Braves' confidence if they can pull that one off before the tournament.
And heading into Madeira too, that'd be nice on a 3-game win streak.
Oh yeah, if the Braves could win, that'd actually be a four-game win streak if we could pull it off here tonight and then win at Ross and then win at Madeira. Since we won at Marymount on Wednesday, if we get a nice 4-game winning streak before we go to the tournament, where we play, I think Baden or Batavia. It's one of those 2 schools. I'm not exactly sure. That would definitely be a huge, huge booster for the Braves.
Definitely. I mean, we've seen a lot of close games this year, and I think it'd be great for the guys, you know, to get a tournament run going.
Oh, definitely. And Kramer Hendricks was fouled on that shot, and it almost rolled him, but didn't quite go.
Going back to the Ross game, I think, wasn't that the game Bonekemper had 30-plus points here at home?
No, that was Purcell Marion. They play Ross on Saturday. Next Saturday, I think.
My mistake.
And Kramer's first shot does not go. So the Braves are definitely not starting out very strong at the foul line.
Drew Fox there subbing in for Jared Bays for the Yellow Jackets.
Kramer's second shot does fall. And so the Braves are now down by 1. Taylor really just trying to work it around. They're not finding too many shots. The Braves are doing a decent job on defense. And that's a baseline drive shut down by Chris Husky.
I thought that was a little over the back right there on the
yeah,
Jackets.
It was, but there was no call, but it does pay off for the Braves because he tipped the ball out of bounds when he went over the back, so it's still Braves ball either way.
Taylor still in that kind of 2-2-1. It looks like it's changed up a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're less committed to it now than they were before.
Braves looking to start something. Braves are looking a little confused out there.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are playing a zone, and that just really calls for a lot of passing on the offense until the defense makes a mistake.
Nice
good rebound. Yeah, that was a good rebound by Chris Husky. He's able to block out his man and chase down the rebound there.
That's something he's been doing on a consistent basis so far this year. A lot of key rebounds.
Well, that was a good read by number 10, Chase Dante, who just read the eyes of Mike Lucian and picked off the pass there. And Lucian with the rebound.
A little too much on that one. Braves pushing it. Bonekemper driving. Drawing the block there.
So a chance for the Braves to regain the lead once again. And Ted Bolzer and Mike Scherpenberg are going to check into the game. It's pretty cool for Ted Bolzer being a freshman to play on senior night. I mean, that's really a rare experience.
Definitely. I mean, I think Ted's a real heck of an athlete. I mean, being a freshman and having the ability to throw it down, if you will.
Yeah.
Proving himself to the whole high school during that dunk contest.
Oh, yeah.
Pep rally.
And so, like I said before, Pat, it's just not a good night for the Braves on the foul line. When Colin Bonekemper misses a shot, you know it's bad, because he's definitely a solid foul shooter, and he only gets one of those.
Sticks with the norm for the night, missing the first, making the second.
Yeah, I think every player from the foul line is 50% so far. And so the game is tied up once again at 10. Colin goes for the steal and misses there. And Pascal is going to hold the ball for a second, take a breather, and then start it up once again.
I think the zone really is messing with both these teams' offenses.
I think so, because Pascal's holding it because he knows he doesn't really have too many passing options because the Braves play such a good defense that they'll get a steal. And Pascal gets a steal there from Scherpenberg as Scherpenberg drives and gets shut down in the lane. But, I mean, the Braves are playing tough defense right now, and that's why it's so hard for Taylor to get passes going even, because they've really stolen the ball so many times. So Teddy Bolzer there goes for the steal, and since the ball was in, Scherpenberg goes for the help side defense and leaves Travis Westrich wide open for three, and he knocks it down. So Taylor with the biggest lead of the night at 3, and the Braves really need to get themselves under control.
Who's going to take a timeout here? I think it's a good call. A couple of letdowns on the defense, not getting there quick enough. Leaving somebody open in the corner for a deep ball.
Oh, yeah.
As we were talking earlier with the defense is messing up the offense, I think, when you see them, it looks like the offense are mainly geared towards man, in which they're in motion set, so a whole lot of movement, but you can't really get anything going in the inside when you have 5 guys that closely together.
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do would be for the Braves to spread it out and just work the ball and look for that lapse on defense. Take advantage of it.
And so the Braves players are obviously upset with themselves and with the way this game is going so far. So we'll see if they can do anything to change that. It is Braves ball.
You're talking about that low score, Ranger. I remember last time at Taylor, I believe the score was relatively low then too.
Oh yeah, it was. It was like 46 to like 20 something. The Braves did win. They actually, I think, doubled Taylor's score, but it was still a very low-scoring game. This one, I mean, it's on pace to be a little high scoring, but
Bolzer with a little rejection there, but sticks with it, gets his own rebound.
It's a good play. So the Braves are only down by 1. But yeah, I don't know what it is about these two teams, but when they play each other, there's not a lot of points scored. And there's a block called on the offense. It's a rare call.
Yeah, definitely.
Very rare call, actually, and that was a foul away from the ball. And Quint Rigsey is checking into the game for Chris Husky.
Saw this a lot in the last Taylor game, too. Prue liking to switch things up and just try and get things moving here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Last time down on offense, the Braves looked like they were, swinging things real quick, and it seemed to be working because the Taylor defense just couldn't move as quickly.
And Teddy Bolzer misses that, gets his own rebound, and that's knocked out of bounds by Taylor. It's going to remain Indian Hill's ball, but it's a good effort by Ted Bolzer.
He's proven himself here tonight.
Oh, it's very good that Ted moved up. I mean, it's unfortunate that Spats quit the team and is not playing with us now, as Colin nails that shot. I think that was just a long 2. Yes, it was, just inside the arc. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Spats left the team, but we have a very talented player in Ted Bolzer who can fill his position.
It's definitely good for him, too, because it gives him a lot of experience, and I see a lot of potential in a guy like Ted
Teddy's
Bolzer.
probably, I mean, out of anyone that we have coming up, he's probably in the top 5 of potential. I mean, we're going to have an amazing team in the years to come. Once Ted's senior and junior year, Indian Hill Braves are going to be a force to be reckoned with, because we'll have Bonakemper's brother Wes, who's an amazing athlete on the junior varsity team, and we'll also have Mr. Drays, who plays freshman and really is a leader on that team. And then we'll also have guys like Joey Fiore and Porter, who plays center on JV. So once all those guys move up, I mean, it's going to be an excellent team.
Definitely. And it's good for these guys, Joey Fiore, Matt Griggs, and of course, this Teddy we were talking about, getting that experience now.
Right, and Colin gets that steal. Fast break, we have numbers. It's 5 on 3, and Scherpenberg goes for the 3, and he's not going to get it. He's a little too strong in that one. And Pascal gets the rebound. The Braves are only up by 1 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock.
Look, he is up. Well, that's definitely a push in the back.
Yes,
right
it
there.
is. So the ref makes a good call, and that's the second offensive foul in a row for the Taylor Yellow Jackets.
Don't know exactly what
yeah, I don't know exactly who that was on, but
Dante was looking for there. Clearly pushing the back.
Oh, yeah. And so they're in the double bonus. They have 10 fouls, and oh, wow, they actually called out on Scherpenberg. So Scherpenberg's going to go to the line. He's actually the strongest foul shooter on our team. Actually, no, he's the second strongest. He has 68% from the foul line. Colin, I think, is 70%. And he's going to miss his first shot.
Ted got a little excited there.
Yeah, Ted did get a little excited. I don't think he realized that he's in the double bonus, so he didn't need to try to get the rebound there.
It's okay. We like the hustle.
We like the hustle. It's a learning experience. That's one of the things that John Spats brought to the table that Ted doesn't have, is the experience and the knowledge that that John had. I mean, you just can't have that as a freshman. It's just not going to happen. You need to play for a couple years before you can really get that experience.
Oh,
and
nice
Scherpenberg goes for the steal. And they call a foul on Colin Bonakemper. That was definitely not a foul. The ref had a pretty bad angle on that one.
Definitely was a good effort there by Colin.
Yeah, it was a very good effort.
Ted Bolzer definitely has the drive to prove himself here as a freshman.
Oh yeah.
Definitely got a whole lot different look on the game. Nice to now by Sherpy.
Well, actually, I think that was by the Taylor Yellow Jackets player's heads. I think it bounced off his head. Because Scherpenberg definitely didn't touch it. And Scherpenberg's going to drive in and alter a shot, and he's still going to get the 2. It's a good shot by Scherpenberg.
Yeah, resembled the J.J. Reddick drive there. He's standing open for the 3. Took a little fake, drove inside, and went a little globetrotter, I guess you'd say. I don't know.
I guess you could say. It reminds me of the way that Brandon Miller used to alter a shot when he drove in the lane and somebody would go up to swat him. He'd just kind of like do this little swing around move and then put it up. And Scherpenberg extended the Braves' lead to 4 with that shot. So the Braves, you know, they're looking a little stronger right now, but it's definitely not the force that we saw at last game.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Bridges.
So there's about 2 minutes and 3 seconds left on the clock in the second half. It's going to be
First half.
First half. It's going to be Taylor Yellow Jackets ball.
Just got a little look there by Sherpy. Maybe he's planning something for these last 2 minutes.
I think he's planning a show. I just don't know what it's going to be yet.
Maybe we'll see Scherpenberg throw one down tonight on senior night. I know I've heard a lot of he has the ability to do it here.
No, I was talking to Aaron Phillips in school today, and that's another offensive foul. Taylor has been very good at getting offensive fouls. I don't know why.
I don't know if that'd be a good thing for Taylor. Definitely for Indian Hill, though.
Yeah. But anyway, I was talking to Aaron Phillips in the halls at school today, and she said that Scherpenberg promised her a throwdown. So we'll see if he gets his opportunity.
Sherpy's putting on a little show for the fans.
And the Braves fans are chanting Braves. And Bonekemper for three. He's 3 for 3 on the night.
I think he's actually 100% shooting in both from behind the arc and inside it.
He may be, I'm not sure.
Nice denial there.
Yeah, we wouldn't know that because we actually have a scoreboard problem. We have one less person to run the scoreboards because, oh my goodness.
Definitely think Sherpy was looking for a little bump there.
It was definitely a blocking foul. I don't know what the ref was thinking there, but they're just going to say the ball went out of bounds as he tried to shoot and went over the backboard, hit the back of the backboard, and Colin Bonekemper's going to take a rest as Sean Madden comes in for him.
It's a smart move by Prue, give Colin a little rest here. Even though he has been hot on the night, you know. Got a minute left in the half, let him take a little breather so he can come out strong second half.
And the Braves now lead by 7. And that's going to be Braves ball.
More great defense there by the Braves.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying, the scoreboard person who works the player stats, him and his wife both work the scoreboard together, and they actually adopted twins, I think about 4 weeks ago. And so now we've lost one of them because one of them comes here and works the scoreboard while the other one stays home with their newly adopted twins, which is, I mean, it's excellent that they were able to get kids and everything. That's really cool, and we congratulate them for that. But that's why we don't have any player stats up on the scoreboard for the rest of the game, or the rest of the season, really. Scherpenberg's going to look for 3 and start to drive and back off that one. Passing out. The Braves really need to hold for the last shot here. Dishing to Husky, and he's going to take one and get it. They extend their lead to 9 points.
Braves starting to expand on that lead here late in the
yeah, they're really drawing out the lead now, which is what they needed to do early on in the game. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. And Sean is knocked down by that pick. Corey Pascal, I don't know what he was doing there. He really, I mean, he didn't even look to the basket. He kind of drove straight towards Wetterich and just passed the ball off.
I didn't know if Taylor's going to get a shot off here.
And Colin Bonekemper with the denial. So really no shot's going to get off, and the Braves are going to walk in at halftime leading by 9. The score, Braves 22, Taylor Yellow Jackets 13. And both teams playing pretty mediocre right now.
Now you're talking about playing mediocre. What do you think of the first half so far, Andrew?
Well, I think the first half, really the intensity level of both teams is way down, which is really rare because it is senior night. So I don't understand. You'd think the seniors would be pumped for this night, but I guess the energy just isn't really there. So we'll see if they can go in the locker room, get a talking to from Prue, and come out with some more energy, and we'll see how they do next half. And we'll be right back shortly.
A friendly one at that.
Oh, yeah. No, he's a great player. He does well. And that was a good pass. Yeah, you should be.
Andrew, actually, I am. I am for that one. That was my mistake.
Did you hit record? Okay. And so Corey, once again, is going to inbound the ball for Taylor. And that's a little, I don't know about that foul, but Kingfish is back in for the Braves. And he's called for that one. That was as Westridge tries to just get a little, alley-oop action there. It did not work, and Coach Prew's going to call a timeout to have a word with King. And we haven't really seen much of the second half, Pat. Only 15 seconds has elapsed, and most of that was just inbounding the ball.
But the tumbling has already started.
Oh, the tumbling has started.
We just almost had a coast-to-coast one there. Stopped about 5 feet
Jane,
short.
Jane got a coast-to-coast at Wyoming. I'm not sure if she's going to pull that one out, but that was mainly because Wyoming they tumbled directly at our cheerleaders.
It's all right, our girls can handle them, and they've proved that throughout the year.
And so we got Westridge at the line, shooting 2. The first one's going to be way too strong. Or sorry, that's Dante. That's my bad.
It is, Andrew. It's okay, though. We make mistakes here announcing.
Yeah, so
games.
Dante is getting set to take his second foul shot. He puts it up, and he misses.
Nice
Colin
board by
Bonekemper's going to save that one by passing that into King.
Colin's been having one heck of a game tonight.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. He's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. And he saved quite a few balls from being turned over.
Not only that, he's making some smart choices on both offense and defense.
Oh, yeah. And that's Dante who gets the tip on the ball and gets a steal for Taylor.
We're still yet to see Pasqua take one, his feet move a little too quickly now, hitting at the ground, but maybe we'll see one in the second half.
Yeah, I'm not sure, and that shot's not going to go, and Scherpenberg gets the rebound there, and they're going to call foul. They're going to call a foul on Billy Toll.
Looks like he was looking for a jump ball there, but was a little bit of a reach in.
Yeah, he definitely not only reached in, he grabbed Scherpenberg's arm. And you can't really do that in basketball, so it's going to be Braves ball. Scherpenberg's going to inbounce the ball, and Mike Lucian's going to come in for Chris Husky. And actually, no, Mike Lucian comes into the game, I think, for Colin. Yeah, Colin. No, not Colin. Who did he come in for?
Colin. No, Nick Ambrose, I think.
Oh, that's right. Lucian comes in for Nick, and Quentin Rixey comes in for Chris Husky, and King is able to put in 2 points.
He's on the board, ladies and gents.
That's his first basket of senior night. It's a very special experience for him, being the first game that he's back playing after his injury.
Nice help defense by King there.
Very good, and that was Corey hitting the ground as we're accustomed to. He kind of drove in, and King's a really big body, and he tried to put it up, but King held his ground, and he crashed into the wall and fell down.
A little bit of the opposite going on here at the offensive side for the Braves.
Yes, very true.
Bonekemper taking advantage of a driving abilities, drawing the foul there.
Yeah, and that was a blocking foul. And so Collins at the line. We'll see if he can do a little better than last time. He puts in his first shot. So he's 2 of 3. So he's set up for a second shot. He puts it up, and that one goes. So he's 3 of 4 on the night from beyond the arc, or from behind the charity stripe. And we have a full timeout taken by Taylor.
Don't know exactly.
Well, they haven't scored in the second half so far, and the Braves have 4 points on them. It's 26-13, and so he's probably just trying to get his offense under control and get some points on the board in the second half.
Cheerleaders trying to get the fans into it here.
It's very true. The fans really haven't been too much of a factor tonight, which is what I was talking about on energy level. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is, but our players really, I mean, they're just not, they just don't have the intensity level that I would like to see on senior night, and the fans really don't have it either. While there are more fans tonight than normal, it's just the chanting and the overall crowd involvement is just not really there.
Definitely agreeing with you on that, Andrew. And I think might even have to play into the Braves' record on the year. I mean, we got some great players, and they've been at some great ball games, but the record really doesn't show it. And I think sometimes you see the guys get a little bit down about it. But I think a night like tonight, game against Marymount, helps improve the team's morale.
Oh, yeah.
Which would be very key going into Ross and Madeira.
And King almost gets the steal there off Dante. Dante drives for 2, does not go, and Scherpenberg gets the rebound.
Nice box out by King there.
And that box out by King is what allowed Scherpenberg to get that. And there's a miscommunication. Scherpenberg did not see. See, what's supposed to happen there is the Indian Hill player is supposed to hold down a fist if he's going to cut back and get the pass inside. And he's supposed to have an open hand if he wants to pass on the outside. And Scherpenberg did not see that he had an open hand. Or that he had a closed fist, and that's why there was a missed pass there. Miscommunication and results in a turnover for the Braves. And Kramer Hendrick comes in for Alex King, and Chris Husky's in for Quint.
Nice denial by Husky there.
And that's going to be Braves ball. Husky swatted the ball off the foot of number 55. And so Scherpenberg's going to inbounds the ball for the Braves. Oh, my bad. It's actually Taylor's ball. I guess they did not call it off the foot of Taylor. Interesting call.
Nice defense there by the Braves, not allowing the Taylor to swing that.
Yeah, and Chris Husky gets that. Oh, they dish off. And
Oh,
Colin tries to get the jam. He
Very
tries to
close.
get it down.
I think that was the closest I've
close.
seen without actually dunking.
He grabbed the rim a bit, but wasn't able to get the ball down. But he still made the shot. He just kind of laid it in a bit.
I think he's
But he
getting a
definitely
little
wanted it.
protective there. Saw the Taylor player, didn't want to get fouled right there. Braves with another rebound on defense. Bonekemper with the pull down. Lucian bringing it up. Finds Sherpy in the corner. Sherpy drives. Oh, nice dish into Husky.
And he puts it in for 2. That's a very good play.
Braves stepping it up a whole new level here.
Oh, yeah, and
half.
once again, Taylor's going to have to take a timeout.
And still scoreless.
Yeah, they've been outscored by 8 points, and the ref is having a bit of a talk with the coach, trying to calm him down. It's not a full timeout, and they're just having to talk. Yeah, he's having to talk with the coach because he kind of slammed the ball there in a little frustration, so he's just trying to calm him down a bit. And the Braves they've come out as a new team. This second half is what I expected, and they've outscored Taylor by 8 in the 3rd period.
Don't know what Coach Bruce said to the boys during halftime, but it looks like it's working for them.
Actually, I think it was more of just the players' frustration with themselves. And actually, we have Joey Fiore, who is checking in for the Braves. I think this is actually his 2nd varsity playing time. He played first at Reading when Nick Ambrose fouled out. And now he's playing here at Taylor on senior night.
You know, that's another great thing, getting a bigger lead like they have. Prue's able to get some of the younger guys some experience.
Oh, yeah, and Joey's called for a foul there. Mike Lucian's just trying to settle him down there, just telling him to calm down because he's a little excited. He doesn't often play varsity, but he just wants to make a difference. He's just trying to start something and get a steal, and we got to travel. Or
I don't know exactly what that was.
Actually, I think the ref just called that he stepped on the line. He stuttered his foot back to try to juke his man, and I think his heel hit the line.
Fiore's going to bring the ball up here. Oh, nice crossover.
He gets a crossover, and it should have been a foul there for being pushed. He was definitely shoved to the ground by Corey, but he was maintaining his dribble, which was very good. And so, yeah, the ref missed it the first time, but he's going to call the pity foul there because he missed the first push.
Pasqua's legs moving a little too quickly for his body again. Oh, nice fake by Sherp.
It's something that Sherp's really good at is faking the ball. Faking the pass and then driving or passing it to a different player. And Sherp's kind of stripped there, and he's going to get the ball tipped away from him.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, that was a stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was incredible.
Hey,
that was incredible.
Andrew, I don't know about you, but I think we're talking about denial right there.
It up, Sherp!
And I don't mean the river in Egypt. I'm talking about that swat.
And we're going to have a replay of that denial by Scherpenberg.
I wonder how that feels, being swatted like that.
Oh, I don't know. obviously not good.
Nice board. Oh!
And here's the replay, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, Scherpenberg just completely denies him as he goes up for the shot.
Great clean block there.
Oh, good clean block. And Scherpenberg real excited after that one. He kind of gives the player a look.
Little disgusted with himself after the turnover, but
oh, yeah.
hustled back on defense and just took his vengeance out there.
Oh, yeah. And so once again, there's another timeout called by Taylor. And Joey Fiore was called for the travel there. It's kind of a questionable call because he didn't really have possession of the ball when he was called.
Him and Husky are both going for that one.
Yeah, they both went for the rebound, and Joey kind of took it away from Husky, but he fell over and kind of threw his arms up, and the ball was up in the air when the ref called the travel. So it's kind of interesting. I'm not exactly sure. I guess the ref thought he still had possession of the ball, and that's why he called it. So either way, it's going to be Taylor's ball at the end of the timeout. Taylor has still yet to score in the second half.
It's like a couple Taylor players were trying to find some seats over there, picking good ones. Braves, I think that stuff was definitely good for the for Indian Hill right there. I mean, guys are just trying to have some fun here on senior night, you know. A little lack of intensity first half, but something like that really's got to light a fire. Oh, and another. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that call. That was a good block by Kramer Hendricks, but the ref didn't think it was all that clean, so he's going to call it.
Dante thought he had a nice, good shot up there, but
yeah.
Kramer said, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Braves defense, they're having so many players who have the ability to, you know, to dunk and grab rim. Also gives you a whole lot of shot blockers on defense.
Oh, yeah.
Indian Hill definitely used that to their advantage this season. Great example of that was John Spatz.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he'd lay back a little on defense because he knew he could outjump whoever was taking that shot.
And interestingly enough, Pat, Dante had the first points of the game, and he also has the first point of the second half as he makes both of his free throws. It's interesting, he has a very high arc on his free throws, which is rare. You see that a lot in girls. They usually have either a very low arc or a very high arc, but guys don't really have
nice
it. Kramer Hendricks draws the foul and gets the basket.
It's a great drive, going up strong.
So Taylor gets the first 2 points just previous to that, and Kramer Hendricks is going to be able to have a chance at a 3-point play here. And Collins going to come in for Scherpenberg.
I believe they just said that was 4 fouls there on Drew Fox.
Yeah, so he's going to take a seat on the bench and take a breather. They're going to save him for later time in the game. Kramer's first shot is up, and that's going to roll out.
A little over the back there by Husky.
Yeah, he tried to get around the player, but he was so small. Actually, there's Jared Bays. He's much shorter than Husky, and so Husky tried to get around him, but Jared just kind of shifted over, and Husky went right over his shoulder.
Braves switching to the man defense here. I don't know if is that the first time this game we're seeing it here from him?
It may be. Actually, I don't know. They're not in man, Pat. They're just in a little more of a. I don't really know what they're in, actually.
Is that a big man 3 we just
saw? That was
a
big man 3. That
Jared
was
Bays?
Jared Bays knocking it down. It's a rarity.
He's got a nice smile on his face.
Yeah, he's got a real nice smile, and he's talking to Husky about it too. He's getting a little trash talking in down at the other end, and I mean, rightfully so. When you're a big man in the middle, you're not really supposed to be able to make those shots. So when you do, you get real excited about it.
It's kind of like a big man touchdown in the NFL. You know?
Yeah.
If you see one, you're going to see a great dance at the end of it.
It's like if Warren Sapp scored a touchdown.
Nice drive by Lucian.
That was a good drive. He's not able to finish, but it's a good drive nonetheless. And Joey's called for the foul. I don't know about that.
Looks like the Taylor player just kind of lost his balance there and kind of tried to lean
up
on Joey.
There's definitely contact, but I think Joey was not in the wrong there. So Jared's going to inbounds the ball.
Kevin Herdeman's going to bring it up here. Jared Bays, I think, was looking to maybe take another big man 3 there.
And so Husky's trying to save that one, but he can't off the pass from Nathan. The ball is kind of tipped around there and was going out of bounds.
And Matt Griggs going to check in here.
Oh, yeah. Matt Griggs is definitely an excellent player. He's definitely another one of those top prospects that's coming up as an underclassman. He's a freshman this year playing JV, and he's a real talented player. And it's good that he's getting some varsity minutes. And Kramer Hendricks with a huge denial. And they're going to call a foul on Colin Bonekemper. It's a very questionable call. I don't know about that, but nonetheless.
That was a heck of a stuff there.
It was a heck of a, yeah, definitely. A three-point range, and he just knocks that ball right out of his hand.
Ryan Engels is going to bring the ball in here for Taylor. He's walking.
And he's
traveling.
That's right. That's that little stutter step that Taylor did the last time, only this time it's called for a travel. The first time his heel stepped out of bounds.
You see that a lot, guys looking for the fake, but you know they move a little too much before they. Oh, nice.
And Matt Greggs driving in, and he's going to pass it out. He's a little too small to be doing that. And Colin
nice
Bonekemper.
gun there by Scherpenberg.
Yeah. That's like what we like to see. Oh, and Griggs definitely had an open look at three, but he did not take that opportunity.
Little miscommunication there.
Yeah, Kramer threw the ball before he looked over there. Matt Greggs, since Kramer looked away, thought he was supposed to cut inside.
Indian Hill's going to take a timeout here.
Yeah.
Coach Brew's going to calm down the young guys a little bit.
He's definitely having a word with him, so we'll see if he stays in. I think he should. I mean, he's a very talented player. He definitely get some offense started here.
And the tumbling continues.
So Greggs will stand, and Kramer's having to talk with him, just trying to get their communication down. And
I think the guys are just, tell him to relax a little bit,
Yeah.
Give him some words of advice.
Just making sure he knows the signs. And Collins, I think he's still a little upset about that foul call. But that's what's nice about Greggs being a freshman. I mean, he's...
You see that one there? Colin was pumping up Sherpy's shoes. I think he's getting them ready.
Yeah. What's nice about being a freshman on a varsity team is you've got a lot of senior leadership that can really give you some good advice and instruction. And you see there, not only was Kramer Hendricks giving a talking to Greggs, Chris Husky was also giving him some advice, and same with Scherpenberg. So you had some very talented players giving you advice, and that's really what helps freshmen gain a lot of experience and learn how to be better players. Nathan with a little lob pass into Ryan Engels, and he's going to be fouled.
I think the foul's on Griggs there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I didn't catch that one. Yeah, I think that was on Greggs. So Engels going to the line for two.
Crowd really letting him have it here.
Yeah, and he's going to nail that first one. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the third period. Braves 32, and Engel made that one to bring his team to 20. So Braves lead by 12.
Bonekemper's going to bring it up for the Braves here. And they've seen a whole lot of different players leading the offense here tonight with the little press they have going. Whoever's left unmarked here. Oh, nice there by Hendricks.
And Kramer's able to finish. Yeah, he had a fake pass to Scherpenberg, and Taylor bit on it. He just turned around, pulled up, and shot, and was able to get an easy basket there.
As I was saying though, with the the little press they're running, I guess you'd say, whoever's open just tends to bring the ball down tonight.
Oh yeah, and look at little Greggs trying to box out Engel, doing a good job on him. He's definitely playing much bigger than he actually is, which is what you like to see.
Oh, nice crossover by Scherpenberg.
Yeah, he almost made him fall over. His good ball skills.
Nice look by Griggs. Sherpy going to command this offense here.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds left. They're just trying to hold out for the last shot here, trying to work it around.
Hendricks looking for something. Feeds it into Husky. Husky with with the
board
though, and he's in.
That's what you like to see from Husky. He follows his shots very well and then puts them in. And we got 15 seconds left for Taylor. They're trying to get a shot up. And Indian Hill's just going to give him an open lane.
And he misses.
And he's going to miss.
Nice pull down by Scherpenberg.
And the Braves have 5 seconds.
Oh, that was a foul there.
And there's no foul call
I don't
there.
know what that was. I definitely don't know what that was. It looked like it was more of a sack there, going back to his football days.
Which Scherpenberg didn't get many against him. But
Coach Prew's definitely outraged with that one.
And Pat, we actually have a special guest here who's going to give us a third period breakdown and a little summary here, and that is Brooke Rogers, the soccer all-star. Here's Brooke.
Brooke definitely knows her stuff here. Her dad's the dad's basketball coach. So Brooke, what do you think of the third period here? What do you think the Braves did well?
Oh, I was pretty impressed with you know, the senior play overall. I think King had some big points there in the beginning. Sherpy had some good blocks, and Husky was hustling as always. Couldn't be happier of our good old Braves here.
Now I know it's kind of been hard to be a basketball fan this season because we had a lot of different tough losses here, but you know, what do you think of tonight? The Braves coming out with a whole new intensity level after halftime. You wondering where that's been all year?
Yeah, I am wondering where that's been, but then again, I'm just happy that it's here. You know, and coming at the right time.
Definitely.
As long as they're peaking right around tournament, coaching-wise, can't be too upset about that.
Definitely, it's a great thing to ask for here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm gonna get back to my cheering bat. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks for joining us, Brooke.
Anytime.
Braves coming out with a whole new intensity level after halftime. You wondering where that's been all year?
Yeah, I am wondering where that's been, but then again, I'm just happy that it's here. You know, and coming at the right time.
Definitely.
As long as they're peaking right around tournament, coaching-wise, can't be too upset about that.
Definitely, it's a great thing to ask for here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm gonna get back to my cheering bat. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks for joining us, Brooke.
Anytime.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brooke Rogers there, daughter of the prestigious.
That was Brooke Rogers, ladies and gentlemen.
Daughter of the prestigious basketball coach over at MND, who led his Cougars to a championship last year.
It's a joke. So I'm gonna go.
Bonekemper getting it started here. Bolser's back in for the Braves, as is Ambrose and Quentin Rixey. Sherpy's got the ball, finds Ambrose cutting. Oh, couldn't hang on to that one. Oh, Sherpy denies him again, ladies and gentlemen. And I think Ted Bolser had a little piece of that too. That was a double.
I think so.
Stuff.
That was definitely.
I think we should get a replay going there if you got one.
Yeah, if we've got a replay, that'd be excellent for the fans. I mean, that was just a awesome denial. We got some good defense by the Braves. They're really stepping it up. And that's Wetterich, who's in for 3.
I think we got that replay ready for us here. You see another.
And Nick, we got a timeout called by Coach Prew. And so now we can take a look at that replay. I mean, you just see him drive down. Obviously, Taylor gets that steal, and they're just running down the court. And then we got men just.
Sherpy and Bolser both converge on that and just let him have it.
Yeah, and Scherpenberg's definitely got a lot of steals this season. I know Cincinnati.com or Inquirer.com doesn't really show that because we don't really update that too often, but Scherpenberg has a lot of steals, and Teddy Bolser, if he played varsity all the time, he would have this, he'd be up there in blocks also. And so you see they just kind of run down the court, and both of them converge and just deny Taylor player completely. I think that was Corey. Just got swatted.
You know, Andrew, Peter and I were talking about the pep band in the girls' game. What kind of role do you think they play here?
Well, I think they definitely kind of bring the crowd into the game. You know, sometimes it's hard for the basketball team just to get the crowd in, and obviously the offense is what pleases the crowd. But I mean, sometimes it's basketball. It's hard to get the crowd into it. And so the pep band really sparks that, and it can really help the players a lot too.
Bolser over to Bonekemper sitting at the top of the key. Swings it to Sherpy. He's gonna drive.
Yeah,
being that he had a mismatch height advantage, he takes it, and Ambrose gets the board.
And he's going to put that in for 2. Good shot by Nick Ambrose. And so the Braves lead by 10 after that.
Oh, and Bolser denies him, but I think we're going to have a foul on
Quint
Rixey there.
Quint.
Now, I think being Teddy, freshman here playing up on varsity, I'd be real pumped after that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. And Sean Madden and Chris Husky are going to come into the game here soon. And yeah, there's Coach Prue calling for a travel there, but he's not going to get that call. And Billy Toll is going to the line, and he makes his first shot.
Taylor has been very well from the line, very good.
Yeah, they've been doing much better from the line than at least the Braves have, and that's really why they have so many points. I mean, last game they didn't score 29 points. I think they scored 26, and so the foul shooting has really contributed. I mean, it'd be interesting to see the stat at the end of the game on how many points they got from the floor versus how many points they got from the foul line, because I bet it's gonna be starking, or it's really gonna be shocking to see how many points they got from the foul line.
Taylor's also in bonus now. Oh, there's a pick.
We got another pick by Corey. And Sean's too late to get the swat on that, so Taylor's making a comeback here. The Braves are only up by 6 now.
They're saying Taylor being in the bonus, Indiano's gonna have to play a little more, less physical game on defense, but still keep the intensity level up.
Oh, yeah.
Because Taylor's shown tonight they can hit from the line, so you know, it's always key coming down to the end of the game. Nice recovery by Bolser there.
And good pass to Chris Husky, who's fouled and almost gets the roll in.
He was definitely a little unhappy with himself that he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
That one didn't find the net as well as he would have liked it to.
We'll see how Chris Husky does on the foul line. His first shot's up, and that's rattling out again. Man, he is getting robbed from the line. He's going to put his second shot up, and that's short.
Nice board by Sherpy. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, and he is definitely
fouled.
Call it!
I definitely did not agree with that one.
It's definitely a foul. I just don't understand why these refs aren't calling it up.
Oh, nice by Mike's been doing that all night tonight. Oh, come on!
Oh, wow. Yeah, Colin is definitely just...
Not only was that a foul, there he kind of rolled over him there as he hit the ground.
And Colin amazingly actually gets the shot up and it almost goes in, but once again he doesn't get the roll.
And on that last free throw shot, I actually saw something you don't really normally see in high school basketball. The Taylor bench seemed to be stomping their feet along with the cheerleaders over there.
Yeah.
Normally
well, they realize how close they're to their first win of the season as Colin's shot rattles out. The Braves are getting robbed from the line, and if they lose this game, it's because of foul shooting. It's because they're not doing it, and Taylor is,
Definitely.
and that's just the fact.
Normally it's not the case for the Braves. They're normally a pretty good free throw shooting team here.
Yeah, the Braves won their first game of the season because
nice
of
board by Husky.
Oh, yeah, and he puts it in for 2.
He'll make you pay if you don't box him out. And even if you do, ladies and gentlemen, he'd find a way to get that ball.
Oh, yeah.
Like Peter Carr, he's hungry for it.
Yeah. And we have 3 Braves converging on that ball, and they're not able to bring the rebound down. And finally, Chris Husky gets it, and he is fouled as he brings the rebound down. I think he got a little shot to the face.
About time they call one.
Yeah, and he's a little prone to that. I mean, he got a black eye in the last game because Marymount Warrior elbowed him in the face accidentally when he's trying to get a rebound. And so he's going to go to the line for the bonus.
And as a ref, you got to be careful about that, letting the game get out of hand.
I don't think it's to that point yet, Pat, but they got to watch it. I mean, they got to make sure they're just calling consistently. I mean, if they're not going to call some fouls, I mean, you just got to make sure that you don't call them on both teams if they want to let the boys play. I mean, I'm a big fan of that. I'd rather see the boys be able to play the game than having a foul every 5 seconds.
Definitely.
His second shot is good. So he redeems himself from last time at the foul line.
Sherpy's going to take a seat here. Ambro's going to come in for the Braves.
Yeah. And
I think
so
Crew's looking for his point guard.
Yeah. And Chris had 4 straight points. There's 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. The Braves leading by 10.
It would be nice for the Braves to get a nice little lead going back up here again, so we can see some more seniors coming and getting some more minutes.
And that basket cuts the lead to 8. Nick's going to slow it down here.
Hendricks with the ball up top. Over to Madden.
Nick had a pretty good look there, but Corey caught up to him.
Dish into Husky.
And Husky's going to have the ball stripped away from him. And they're going to...
Crowd definitely wasn't happy with that call there.
Yeah. I think the problem was the ball was tipped away from Husky by Taylor Yellow Jacket, but then he tried to grab the ball once it got tipped away, and he may have touched it but wasn't able to get a handle on it, and then it rolled out of bounds. So that may have been a good call.
It may have. It may have.
And Drew Fox is in for Taylor Yellow Jackets. He's going to inbounds the ball for them.
Nice denial by the Braves there. And we got 5-second call.
And that's a pretty good call. Good job of the ref being aware of the time.
Taylor coach definitely upset with that one.
Oh, yeah.
And the Braves are pretty used to that one. They've had some trouble this year inbounding the ball.
Oh, yeah. Early on in the season, they did have trouble inbounding the ball, especially against Wyoming the first game. And Scherpenberg's going to come in for the Braves. He comes in for Sean Madden.
Quick dish back to Bonekemper there. Kramer looked like he wanted the ball there. Oh. Ambrose driving, got a little flustered, looked back to Hendricks.
Yeah,
Kramer was cutting away from the ball.
is definitely not happy with that. He's definitely had a word with him. But I think, Nick's a good player. He'll recover from that and move on and won't let it affect him. And we got an offensive foul.
Defense there, he's calling Colin on running through the pick there.
Yeah.
You always hate to see those.
Yeah. And so Corey's going to the line for 2. Or actually for the bonus, it's 1-1, and he makes a first, so he will get his second shot.
Taylor again dwindling that lead there on the free throw line.
Yeah, the Braves have got to be careful.
Kemper left open to bring the ball up the court here. Foul on Taylor.
Come on, Nick, take that shot.
Don't know exactly what the foul call there was. Not too sure.
I think it was a block or a push, one of the two. Anyway, that'll put Kramer at the line for the bonus. His first shot is good.
Definitely a lot of fouls in this game tonight by both teams.
Oh, yeah. It's very high. I mean, Taylor had 10 fouls plus. I think they had 12 in the first half, and they've got 8 so far in the second half. This is pretty high. And Kramer's...
Oh, another good board by Husky.
Yeah, and either way, it's going to be Braves' ball as it rolled. Whoa.
Yeah, I thought that hit the Taylor.
It did. It bounced off the guy's head. I'm not sure what that call is about. He initially signaled Braves' ball. So I don't understand who. Maybe another ref overturned it.
Wow, he didn't.
Yeah, there was a.
Didn't see that one coming at all.
No. That was definitely a huge miscommunication by Taylor. He threw the ball to nobody. I guess he expected him to cut back, but did not happen. So that's going to be Braves' ball. And Braves are up by 7 points with 3:44 left on the clock.
Husky takes the inbounds. Oh, Ambrose is open. Looks to dish again.
We got a dish into Scherpenberg. He's going to lose that one. And that's going to go, and that's going to cut the lead to 4. The Braves need to slow things down and control the pace of this game.
Indian Hill definitely not playing their game in this fourth quarter. We got a foul called.
And to be honest, Pat, if you're the Taylor Yellow Jackets, you need to keep fouling because the Braves are not making their shots. And that's really where you're going to make up points. If you just keep switching possession by making them shoot, maybe they'll get 1 point, maybe they won't. As long as you convert on your end, they'll be able to take the lead of this game real quick.
Only thing you got to be careful about is foul trouble, and I think a couple of Taylor players,
yeah, I think
I
a couple
imagine
of them
would be in.
Yeah,
with,
there's one player who had 4 fouls, and he hasn't played too often now. But that was early on in the third quarter. And Nick misses his shot, so that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now Chris Husky gets an offensive foul. He gets over the back while he's going for the rebound on Jared.
Looked like he was just reaching for that one. I don't know.
No, I think he went over the back. But he's going to the line for 2, and he has a chance to bring Taylor within 2 points.
Fair, Coach Brew, I'd definitely be telling my guys now, lay off the fouling because Taylor's definitely been hitting it from the line.
Oh, yeah. And Jared nails that one. And the Taylor crowd is really coming alive because they realize they actually have a chance to win this one, being down by 3, and with an opportunity to put it only down by 2 points. The Braves really need to pick up their play and just not make mistakes, so they're gonna lose this one.
Taylor does cut that lead to 2, and the press is on. Not a very strong one, but
yeah, they weren't too committed to their press. They broke down pretty soon.
Really haven't been all game, but I guess they're just trying to fluster the Braves. Hasn't been working too much. You know, he's been really quiet in the second half. No, nice. Whoa! I don't know about that.
Yeah, Kramer definitely got smacked in the arm and in the face, and Jared's going to inbounce the ball for Taylor.
Bonekemper, though, has definitely been pretty quiet here in the second half so far. After having a big first half like he did, I thought he might come out shooting.
Scherpenberg has been really quiet. I mean, he's gotten some offensive boards, but he's not really put up too many points all night.
He was
and
walking.
He definitely traveled. He just forgot to dribble. He saw 2 guys like reaching in, so he decided to just hold the ball and try to dribble once he got past them, and you can't do that if you're continuing to move. So
try and step out of that situation.
Yeah.
Taylor crowd really starting to get into it now. Ambrose in the corner.
Ooh, that's long.
Nice
Husky's
board by
in for
Husky.
2.
That was great positioning. Set himself up in there.
Yeah, that was
nice.
good boxing out. He definitely blocked out his man and then got the rebound and put it in.
Can't let him do it.
And Corey just drives straight through our defense and lays it in.
Definitely a lapse there on a defensive part there. And we got a foul on Corey.
And there's just under 2 minutes left in the game. Both teams have 10 fouls.
I guess he's got to be high in the foul count because it's like Coach went to the bench right away after that one was called.
Oh, yeah. He actually is putting someone in with a wrist cast on. Very interesting. And Nick's able to knock down this first one. So the Braves are up by 3. And Nick's got the opportunity to put them up by 4 with 1:57 left on the clock.
He's going to have to watch over the back here on all these rebounds.
Yeah, I think Husky's not going to be too aggressive if it's a rebound.
He did get position there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Ambrose left his feet there, but
yeah,
luckily dished off. Nice,
Kramer
nice
with
little
the
no,
block
that's
there.
got a good call there. I was going to say, I don't know what he was thinking.
He originally tried to signal Taylor and then realized the guy kicked the ball out of bounds.
Actually hit off 2 Taylor players there.
Yeah, kind of rattled between them and then went out. So it's Braves ball with 1:30 left on the clock.
That was a dumb move there by Corey.
Yeah. It's not a foul you need. You don't need that foul right now. I mean, if the Braves miss, you put in a basket, you're only down by a couple, you know. So
in transition like that, looking for a charge, not one of the best choices to make in that situation at all.
You're really not going to get a charge call right there, especially when you're trying to cut off the sideline. I mean, you make that move to the sideline to cut off that path, you know you're going to get a blocking foul. So you got to be smarter if you're trying to win this game. So Nick's good for his second shot. He's made 3 in a row from the line, so he's definitely the best person to put on the line for the Braves tonight, which is rare. I mean, normally most of the Braves, you put them up there and they'll knock down.
Again.
And so Coach Prew's going to take a timeout, a full timeout, talk it out. We got 1:30 left on the clock. It's Braves 49, Taylor 43.
Definitely a whole different type of basketball game we saw here in the fourth quarter than we did in the third.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a shame here to see the game this close going into the fourth, because, I mean, hopefully fourth quarter is when you like to put your seniors in, let them ride out this senior night, you know, on the court, you know, getting some baskets. But Braves don't really have the luxury of doing that one now. Hopefully Coach Prue there gave the boys some words of wisdom there.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully he talked it over. Hopefully he gave some scenarios that they might come into and told them what plays to call and what to do if they get into those, and worked out what they're going to be doing for the last minute and a half in this game to try to pull out the win.
Looks like they're going to with the
when they're up by 6.
Here. No, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Little pressure?
No, I
maybe
don't
just
think
pressure
they're
the
doing
ball.
much. Yeah, just pressuring the ball. I think they did move. They definitely moved to a man defense, though.
Oh, Sherpy almost had that
Sherpy
one.
Almost had
and
that
he's
one.
walking.
And he traveled. Yeah, if Sherpy had that one, that's definitely a throwdown. And I'll tell you what, Pat, that's a shame that he didn't get it.
Taylor coach really upset with that call.
Oh, yeah.
Calling the full court press here.
I mean, it's a good call to make. He definitely walked, but I'm pretty upset that Sherpy didn't get that steal, because I want to see him dunk it. I really do.
Hopefully Sherp will get another opportunity here, throwing down at home for the fans, senior night. End his career here at Indian Hill with an explosion, if you will.
And Sherpenberg with a good pick and roll.
Oh,
and
there he
gets
is.
a foul and in. And he's going to have an opportunity to make the three-point play and extend the lead to 9. And that's pretty much going to quell any chance of Taylor coming back with 59.1 seconds left on the clock. Puts it up, and he's not able to complete.
Oh, nice
but
board by
Chris
Husky.
gets it and puts it in, so it turns into a 4-point play for the Braves and extends the lead to 10.
Taylor's run. Oh, there's a Sherp.
Come on, Sherp.
Oh,
he's definitely fouled.
They were all over him on that.
Yeah.
I think I even saw his eyes, getting bigger as he got close to that basket with each step.
But then two-gas conversion knocked him over, so it's not going to work out for him. But he's headed to the line for 2 with the opportunity to extend the Braves' lead, which stands at 10 right now.
Coach Prue doing a smart thing here, bringing his guys back, taking them off the line.
And once again, he's robbed. The ball kind of rolls in and out. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we got some bad karma. I'm not sure.
Kramer Hendricks going to jump in there on the block.
His second shot is up, and that one almost rattles out. It finally falls in. 45 left on the clock. Taylor definitely needs to shoot some
threes. Oh, and there's a steal. Oh, and he's got it.
Oh, come on. Oh! And Scherpenberg misses the dunk. But Kramer Hendricks is there to put it back up, and he's a little angry about that, but definitely a good show.
I think he forgot to hit the pumps on that. And the fans brought in the football chant here.
Oh yeah. And I'm going to be interested to see what Coach Bruce says about that at the end of the game. I mean, those aren't really points that you necessarily have to get when there's 25 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, here come the seniors. I mean, I don't know how you can really beat.
Because, I mean, a lot of the players, I mean, we've got so many players that can dunk. Scherpenberg, Colin, King, Teddy, Husky. I mean, they can all dunk. But a lot of them express that they're scared that Coach Bruce is going to get upset with them if they miss. They're all scared to miss. And, you know, we had a missed dunk by Scherpenberg there, but I don't think there's really going to be any repercussions for it because it's not really key for him to get those 2 points. And since they got it anyway, so.
It's senior. I mean, you got to.
Yeah.
It's got, you know, show your appreciation for the
Colin
players
better pass this ball if he's going to get a 5-second call. And that's going to be Taylor's ball that was Westrich who threw the ball off of King to get the ball back. There's 21.5 left on the clock. And this game's all but over as the Braves lead by 11. And there was no foul there. I don't
about
know
that
what he saw. There was absolutely no foul there. But either way, Peter Carr is called for a foul on senior night, his first of the night. And that's going to send Dante to the line.
I mean, I don't really see a foul there on Peter, because knowing Peter, you know, when he fouls, he doesn't foul softly.
No,
you know,
he's a big, strong guy.
He's
an offensive guard and a defensive end on our football team. If he fouls you, you're going to know it.
I think the ground's going to know it too.
Yes.
You guys can become good friends.
Core! Core! Core!
He had a runaway novelty ball on the
Yeah,
court
that's a little
could have been dangerous.
spirit ball that kind of moseyed on out on the court. And so Nick Ambrose at the line again. Coach Bruce going to have a talk with his players while Nick's standing at the line.
You got a little plan for the seniors, maybe? Something.
I'm not exactly sure. And I think number 14, Billy Tolley, just fouled out of the game.
We'll see what Coach Prue just let the fellas in on.
And Nick misses his first shot. And Nick puts it up and in. That makes a lead 10.
Looks like Braves are going to finish this off in a 2-3. Or man.
And Mike Lucian with the block. That's a rare occurrence. Lucian's definitely not the tallest guy and definitely doesn't have the best hops on the team. And normally doesn't get blocks, but he definitely denied that shot. It was really a desperation three.
Saw a little smile from him as
Wetterich misses that. Peter Carr tries to get the rebound and then can't quite get it. And we get a timeout called by
that one necessarily.
Yeah, we get a timeout called by Taylor. I'm not sure why you're calling a timeout. There's 7.4 on the clock. You're down by 9 points. You're not coming back. You just got to accept that.
That's at best a 3-possession game. I mean,
at best. No.
So don't exactly know what the Taylor coach is looking for here.
I
But
think
we still got our tumbling going on, so we're all happy here.
And that's
the
pretty
wigwam.
much, that was pretty much coast to coast. I mean, that really counts. And, you know, we got Taylor. Maybe they're just trying to say, you know, that was a good effort, guys. I mean, we played hard. We had a chance, but, you know, it's just not in the cards this year.
And as long as this one turns out the way we all planned it, looks like Braves are going to have the first win streak of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Heading into Ross.
At 2 games.
Both coming at home.
Oh, yeah, which is rare because this will be our only second home win. So our win streak is at home. Collins going to inbounds the ball for them. He's going to give it into Nick Ambrose. And this game's over. The final score, Braves 57, Taylor 48. And this has been Senior Night. I'm Andrew Burgess.
And I'm Pat Gahn.
See you next time.